Superannuation has emerged as a new battleground between the Albanese Government and its opposition, both the Coalition and One Nation. But they say it's just Labor trying to shift the focus after weeks of criticism over the Prime Minister's disastrous podcast interview.
Members of the first Youth Parliament get an unexpected visit. MPs of the future getting some advice from a PM of the present.
You know the old saying, we've got two ears and one mouth for a reason, because we should be listening for twice as much as we're talking at least.
What he's listening to, a new fight over super.
Labor, of course, will always stand up for super.
As One Nation demands those being crushed by the costs of living, facing homelessness or big medical bills, should be able to withdraw their super early.
It's their money and we should give a little bit more respect about what they can do with their own money.
But they already can.
If they need to get their super to hang on to their house, if they get sick, if they're dying.
The Treasurer declaring the next election partly a referendum on super and the future of the 12% super guarantee, with half Australia's total household wealth, $4.4 trillion, invested in superannuation.
The Liberals, the Nationals and One Nation would end compulsory superannuation as we know it.
The Coalition says he's stirring the pot.
We strongly support superannuation, but we also support investment flexibility in superannuation.
The Coalition says after a week on the back foot over the so-called Melongate controversy, the government now is simply manufacturing a super diversion.
I think the Treasurer has taken a leaf out of the Mad Men Don Draper book. If you don't like what they're saying about you, change the conversation.
What we want to do is make sure Australians have control of their superannuation.
And despite the Coalition's spokesman on super, Senator Andrew Bragg, setting off the debate by declaring the super guarantee one of the biggest public policy failures.
Can I make it very clear? The super guarantee is here to stay and the Treasurer is simply making things up.
Deeming the debate officially superficial. Super debates, though, are a go-to for Labor in times of political trouble, an opportunity to position themselves as defenders of workers' retirement assets, and it also plays to Labor's union base. Most of the big industry funds are run by unions with hundreds of billions of dollars under management. On the other side, the Coalition promised at the last two elections to allow first home buyers to draw down up to $50,000 from their super for a deposit. Of course, it lost both times, and that policy is now officially under review.
Mark Riley in Canberra, thank you.